So, what is Childe's up to here? Oh, okay, play as Childe. Okay, raise up and go here. Okay.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Really shows how incompetent you guys are.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
These guys are just so dense.
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Yeah, that went more smoothly than I thought.
Ah, Master Childe, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
For the motherland.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Childe, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Childe, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
You're dumping him on us again?
But...
I really do have to go now, Sir. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Okay, I'm starting to feel the conflict here.
Childe really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
Eventually, he's going to need to come clean. Eventually, right? So...
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
I don't know. I wonder how much longer he can hide it from Tuser. Yeah.
Paimon wonders too. But hey, let's at least help him out while we're all in Liyue. Wait, where's Tuser? Tuser, so you did come here.
Yeah, you better would have been worried sick.
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
Right.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Oh no.
like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order.
Okay.
A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? What an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Are you going to, show yourself fighting the Fatui?
You'll get frostbite.
Okay, so Fatui against Fatui. This is interesting. Okay, is that it? Okay, that's it.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir!
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger!
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves.
Yeah, I just noticed that how big these two guys are compared to these small little guys. So yeah.
Dismissed!
Brother, you were amazing!
Oh, Tuser, what in the world are you doing here?
Yeah, in the middle
There
of
I was
rain.
thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wangshuin.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
Well, that was a good showing.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
I mean, yeah, I didn't see your black armor anywhere.
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
So you're okay with telling this in front of your brother?
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Yeah, I mean, protecting family is an admirable motivation. Especially for people like Lumin, right?
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But, you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever. Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research. Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Yeah, that's a risky one.
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tooser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tooser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
Don't do this to me.
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities.
Wait. Okay, I know that name. So, for those of you who haven't read the comics, so there's like an online comic here at Webtoon, I believe, for Genshin Impact. So, Il Dottore is one of the harbingers. I don't know with the number of that harbingers, but basically he's been doing a lot of like crazy human experimentations to basically try to create like a strong army for the Tsaritsa or something like that. But surprising to say, he is not one of the harbingers that you want to mess around with, and I really, really hate him for experimenting with a character in the webtoon, the comic. So I'm not fond of this.
Dottore is another one of the Fatui harbingers.
Oh, he explains that.
He loves
Okay.
tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a ruin guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No.
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more.
Well, I mean, if you're just researching the ruin guards, then, well, I have no problem with that. But when he is researching with, like, humans, yeah, I have real problem with that.
As to why the ruin guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety.
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do?
What if you fail? You know, because if there is like a 20 Rin guards inside there, are you going to parry them all? I don't think so.
Even Tusser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tusser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tusser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tusser be alright?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Okay, door is open. Good.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tusser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Yeah.
Tusser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Great. Oh no. Yeah, this is going to suck. Okay, so how would I...
That's right. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tusser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge.
Oh no.
Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Oh no. Are we supposed to defeat those 2 ruin guards within 60 seconds?
Okay, 60 is a really long time though.
No, it is not. Okay.
60.
Yep.
59,
Okay.
58.
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
Okay. Yeah, the only way we can do this is with Childe because he kind of have like a level 90 right now.
16, 12, 10.
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed.
Oh come on! What am I doing here? I'm stuck.
15.
What?
14.
What?
13.
What happened here? God. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, you just skipped. Okay. Oh, we got some new incoming.
3, 2, 1. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tusser. Still hiding.
Are you going to use folic
Now
acid?
who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds. That's it.
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Okay, that is actually pretty cool. Oh boy.
This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops World!
Well, I mean, this is a surprise you've rather prepared for you.
Wow, he actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again. Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home.
I don't know. That's not a good idea.
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go?
Well, you're supposed to find him. This is hide and seek.
Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
Alright. I hope we find him first, though. Okay. Oh, yep. He is not fine. He is definitely not
You
fine.
two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me. Deflated as a burst balloon.
You're not afraid I might end you right here?
As I recall, you have siblings too, yes? I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't. Of course I would not.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already! You need to see a doctor right away, mister!
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Childe's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser. You'll help me out, won't you?
Right. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he?
Yeah, go in peace.
All right. Thank you.
Well, Tooser, yeah, how am I going to explain this to him? Yeah, this is going to be weird.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go?
Yeah, I mean, I found your brother a moment ago.
Really? Where is he?
A huge number of people suddenly want to buy Mr. Cyclops.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose. Oh, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
Well, this is for you from your brother.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size.
I find it really interesting how they use Paimon to block out the hand over there, because, okay, let's be honest here, that's an empty hand, right? They don't actually like make a small ruin guard figure just for this mission, right?
Look! It even has my name on it! It's my very own Mr. Cyclops! You're really loving it, huh? You bet! My brother is the best big brother ever! You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So, let's go.
Young Master Tooser. I've been waiting for you.
Did Childe send you?
That's correct. Master Childe instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me.
What?
I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name. What a strange twist of fate.
Okay, I don't know what to say about that. That means like Childe is speaking about me to his family back home. Specifically me. Yeah, I mean, your brother didn't say anything bad about me, did he?
Not at all. In fact, he said that if he ever had the chance, he'd quit his job and join you on your adventures.
What? So, he wants to quit the Fatui? Okay.
Young Master Tooser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
Yeah, about that, Tooser, you will need to wait around like 3 to 4 years before we finally reach the Snezhnaya chapter, which is like the 6th chapter. We are right now at 2. So yeah, sure. You wanna make a pinky promise?
Yeah, pinky promise, pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. It's a promise then.
I wonder how they say that rhyme in the other language, because I know this game is translated in both Chinese and Japanese, so...
Bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
Alright. So, Childe?
Hey,
Childe? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Another cinematics.
partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
Well, we do need the money, so... yeah.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance.
Oh, I don't know, Childe. We've been doing that every week now, so... yeah.
This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
Ah, well, I'm looking forward to it.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tooser.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends. Till we meet again. In Snezhnaya.
Yeah, see you in 3 years. Probably more, honestly. Alright, so yeah, that's Quest with Childe. Thoughts? I always kind of find it quite interesting how the Fatui doesn't even have like a great reputation back at home, and the fact that he doesn't want his brother to know. So he does seem to put his family above his job, which is like the redeeming qualities, but then again, I am still a little bit salty about his actions back in, well, with the Osail fight. He seems pretty hesitant about his job, so I mean, he did say like he wants to follow us if he'll quit his job, so maybe he's going to help us. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's my thoughts about this entire quest. It is all absolutely interesting to see like the character quests in this game, because normally on like the main quest, it's basically like a very generic like, okay, you have to save the world kind of like quest. But when you really like get to this like story quest, you start to like understand each character's motivations, what they're fighting for, who they are as a person outside the combat. And yeah, that's why I kind of like this game. And that's why I actually make the videos like highlighting all these moments of the stories, right? It's less about the gameplay of like the fighting system here and there. It's more like a story base, because I do appreciate good stories. And yeah, I mean, that's why we have like a lot of like visual novels in this channel. We have like Jade, Ruby fan game back in the every week. And yeah, I think I'm going to keep doing that because there's like good stories in games to be told. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you do. Please share and subscribe for more videos of another playthroughs in the future. And I think I'm going to keep the webcam for the next couple of episodes. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.